Nation. So, in this past week, well, before we get to that, let me just show you the team. All right, everybody's at level 40, and really the only change is that now Lapras has Ice Beam. So there's that, and then there's Entei gave him Dig and Headbutt, and gave him a Charcoal from Azalea Town. Now, as you're gonna see here, we have an open slot. And know I keep saying that the next part is going to be in the Olivine Lighthouse, but right here we have to talk to Bill. If you remember, we saw him in Ecruteak in the Pokemon Center for the first time, and he said stop by. So he's going to entrust us with an Eevee. Now, this becomes a staple in the Pokemon games. You usually always get an Eevee from either Bill himself or one of the people who run the PC of that region. So it's actually level 20? Yes, it is level 20. I haven't decided if I'm going to commit to using the Eevee or not. It is on my plan list, but I'm not sure if I want to stick with my plan. Just for the fact that I think a lot of people use Eevee, and if I was going to use Eevee, I'd either want Espeon or Umbreon, and I just don't feel like taking the time to, watch the friendship already, because I already did that with Golbat/Crobat, and that was a pain. It really was. Yeah, we can go through the national park. Now, for those of you who are wondering, this is where one would obtain the Quick Claw over here with this girl, and is also Dig is also going to be around this corner, but you have to go to the north fence, and there's going to be a hole in the fence, and you got to follow that all the way around. So, moving on. Oh, today's a bug catching contest day. But I don't do the bug catching contest. Basically, just catch a bug and hope for the best. I believe in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that's one of the few ways to get evolutionary stones. So if you need an evolutionary stone for whatever reason, that's your best bet. And here we are in the Ecruteak City with the amazing music, but we're just going to trudge on through and get another phone call. Oh, alright, so this is the bike shop. Basically, as like a reward, we get to keep the bike because we rode it around so much, and so many people have been going and buying all the bikes. All the bikes are gone. He can't keep them in shop anymore, and that sound is really annoying. And that's all we need to move around. So we are going to be heading to the Olivine Lighthouse. Now, the reason I've been gone all week is because, one, it was the Speed Gamers Marathon. And sadly, because of work, I didn't get to see the ending. So that was kind of a wasted opportunity. And then on Friday, I went and saw Styx, classic rock band, and it was really cool. I really did enjoy I enjoyed the show. There was one part where all the other band members went off stage, and Lawrence Gowan, who took over for Dennis DeYoung on the keyboard, um, he did a cover version of Rocket Man, because Styx is now the name of the fifth of like the newly discovered moon of Pluto. The name of that moon is now Styx because they met the scientists who discovered it, and he named it after them. So that's cool. And they did a version of Rocket Man, and they also did a version of the operatic part of Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, the Galileo part, as a lot of people know it, and that was really fun. It was overall a really good show, but they were only 1/3 of the entire concert. The other 2/3 were Tesla and Def Leppard. I wasn't very psyched about the other two. I was there for Styx and not much else. But it was a very good concert. If I had the opportunity to do it again, I would. And who knows? Maybe I'll get another chance. I did get a cool T-shirt, so so that's cool. It's got the Styx emblem on the front, and then it's got all the albums on the back. So that's real cool. Now, for some of you who haven't played this game, or maybe you just don't remember, This part of the game that we're doing right now is we are scaling the Olivine Lighthouse so we can go talk to the gym leader, who is apparently dealing with a sick Pokemon, and I think I need to fight that girl if I want to continue. What do you have over here? Oh, you just have the same drop, and I think I'd rather fight you. I've never actually gone this way. I didn't know he was there. Yeah, see? Alright. See, you can't... That's the floor with the gym leader, but you can't get in there because it's blocked, so you have to, like, go down and then over and then up a ladder. It's convoluted. I really should have only had to fight her. She only has a Meryl, so she'll go real quick. So now you want to drop, and I dropped at the wrong spot. Dang it. I'm just fighting all the unnecessary trainers today. Got an Ether right there. And we'll follow this up. And do not turn around. Alright. Oh, it's only a super repel? I don't really need that. Alright, here we are. Jasmine, this Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night. But it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cyanwood City. But that's across the sea. And I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? So, we are gonna go to another city and get medicine for a Pokemon that we only just met. For a girl that we only just met. I mean, granted, she is the gym leader, and I guess if we want to take her around, we have to do this. But I don't really understand why we would just go ahead and do it. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't get done otherwise because we're the silent protagonist, and whenever you're the silent protagonist, you're the only one that can get anything done. Now, before we do cross the water, we don't really need to heal, but we do need to make a stop right here. Talk to this guy right here. Ah, your Pokemon sure look like lightweights. They don't have the power to move boulders aside. Here, use this and teach them strength. So, for those of you who played the Pokemon games before, you know that we just got the HM strength. So, that's probably actually going to go on somebody right now. Let's scroll through, and I believe Furret can learn it. Furret can learn it. Here we are. Everybody but Eevee and Crobat can learn it. We don't need Tackle. Alright. Now, there is something over here that is a Crystal exclusive. Up through this way is something called the Battle Frontier. I will not be doing that because I don't feel the need to. But if you are in the mood for catching an HM slip, say you don't have anyone that can learn Surf. Well, do we even have that? No, we don't even have the Good Rod. You can catch Krabby here, and I forget where you get the Good Rod in this game, or Tentacles, either one. And this is also a good spot for grinding because Tentacruels are also very, very common. Not like very, very common, but they show up a good amount of the time. What do you have to say up here? I don't know, but I will say that either in Heart Gold and Soul Silver or in this game, it's called the Battle Tower, like in Ruby and Sapphire, not Emerald. In Emerald, it's the Battle Frontier, and in Platinum. But right here, I don't remember which game it's in, but there is a day sibling here. So if you come here, I want to say, I know it's the one that increases the flying damage, but beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. So, well, I guess on that note, so I don't have to cut the C up into two. Whoa. So I don't have to cut the C up into two parts. We're just gonna end this one here. I know it's a short one. I know it's been a while, but I just don't want to cut the C up into two parts, because that would just be annoying for me to do. It's just a preference thing. It's okay. We will get there, and we'll just have to get there next time. All right. See you guys then.